Good evening. It's a very late evening. First draw, of the Brier is history. Manitoba Carruthers 6, BC 5, Canada 9, Newfoundland 2. And this one just ended. Northern Ontario 7, John Epping beat New Brunswick 6. John Epping gets one in an extra end to win it. And Matt Dunstone beats Kevin Cooey 6-2. So there we go. Night 1 done. Finally, mercifully, it's done. 2 draws tomorrow. 3:30 and 8:30 is listed as 1:30 and 6:30, but that's BC time. But 3:30 and 8:30 Prince Albert time. So the 3:30 draw tomorrow has Prince Edward Island versus Saskatchewan, Mike McEwen. Nova Scotia versus Saskatchewan, Kleider. I think he's a. I don't know who won the Saskatchewan playing. Yukon versus Alberta, Jacobs, and Quebec versus Ontario. And draw 3 tomorrow night. I might end up repeating this again tomorrow after the second draw. Manitoba Dunstone versus Nunavut. I think that's Northern Ontario versus Alberta Cooey, Canada versus BC, Newfoundland versus Manitoba Carruthers. There's tomorrow. So there we go. That's night 1 and previewing day 2. So we should be in for a very good Brier, I think. Somebody mentioned this could end up being a wide open tournament. They might not be wrong. They might not be wrong. Now I just remember there was one more on this day. On this day in 1988 was the end of the 1988 Winter Olympics in Calgary. Now Canada finished those games with 2 silver and 3 bronze. Canada and Vancouver in 2010, 14 gold and 26 overall. So yeah, they were a little better. And they also got their first ever home gold, which I think was on the first Sunday, from Alexander Bilodeau. And Dale Begg Smith won because the scores were inflated. Oh, come on. But anyways, yeah, so 1988 Winter Olympics in Calgary. That featured the Jamaican bobsled team's first appearance, which was also Jamaica's first ever appearance at a Winter Games, I believe, and the appearance of Eddie the Eagle Edwards. Because of him, the qualifying rules got changed. And there's more into that than I'm letting on, because there is. So yeah. I can't remember that. I remember that when they were doing the torch relay across Canada. And there was just as you're getting into the Leduc Junior High School. You're coming in from that street there, you come in, you pass the officers that first right-hand turn, that hallway there's a map there. It's like, oh, Flame's going from here to here today. Go back in the office, tell whoever's back there, and they're marking it out. I remember that. That was my first memory of those Olympics, is the torch relay beforehand. And yeah, it made its way north, too. And I kind of recreated that in 2010. That was fun. 13 years old, first time watching the Olympics. And then moving from Leduc, Alberta to Edmonton. And the Seoul Summer Olympics. The Ben Johnson scandal. Had a world record time, and then he had steroids in him. Yeah, that's Carl Lewis always beat him and beat him and beat him and beat him. It was more than just Charlie Francis coaching him. Yeah, and that's how he got caught with steroids. Yeah. Now, supposedly there's like one or two others that were suspicions under that had steroids, and others it was called the dirtiest 100-meter final of all time. It's like somewhere there's a story on that. But yeah. Yeah. But anyways, time to call it a night because it's damn near midnight. So in the meantime and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.